summertime walleye. We aborted the appreciation and paraded out front of Linwood Beach Marina to wait for the national anthem and kick off the tournament.
Go catch the fish.
All right, well. Headed out to the spot. Glenn had luck the day before. Elks were really good to the fish early on. After we got the lines in the water, it was a pretty slow one. It took a minute to have Glenn tell us about his organization and introduce our troops aboard the appreciation today.
Hey guys, you got Glenn here from American Sportsmen for Veterans. You got Mr. Al McFarland, Vice President. You got Elsie Hayes. He is one of our staff members. And we are here with Beyond the Ridge Outdoors. Our good friend Jared's out here. He's doing some recording. Today we are on the Great Saginaw Bay. We are out here for Walleye for Warriors. Today we pay tribute and show our respect and our honor and our appreciation to all of our veterans that served our nation and made it possible for us to be here today. So, like I said, we are out here. We are pulling spoons to start with. We're in 17 foot of water. We have 144 boats with us today. Each boat is pushing 2 to 6 veterans per boat. So we got a lot of people. That's over 1,000 easy. I think we just had a hit on our second board here. Give me 1 second, I apologize, but we are walleye hungry. We want walleye, we want northerns, we want it all. So we got Mr. Elsie Hayes. He can tell you a little bit about our organization. We met him a couple years ago, started hanging out with him, and what did he want to do? He wanted to join and give back to his brothers and sisters. They are both veterans, so we'll let him tell you a little bit about what he's experienced.
How's it going, guys? Elsie Hayes, Army vet. Started out last year, this event with Glenn out here on the boat last year. liked what the organization was about, giving back to the vets and bringing them all here. Anything the vets want to do, whether it be fishing, hunting, golfing, even going for a hike down in a park or on the beach, anything that they want to do, that we get them out here and get them doing it. It's a great day out here on the bay. The weather's calmed down just a hair, and you know, it was a rocky ride out, but we got out here, got lines in the water, and we're ready to get some fish.
And you got Vietnam veteran, Navy, our Vice President, Alan McFarland here.
Hey, how you doing? Al McFarland, like Glenn said. I joined this organization 3 years ago. I have nothing but respect for the men and women that served our nation. I want to thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you.
And let's catch some walleye today, boys and girls.
So, hey, anyways, I just wanted to reach out to our good friends over at the Wheeling Team 457, Operation Injured Soldiers. These guys do a lot for our veterans also. I know they're going to see this video, so Mr. Ray Brown, Roger Wilcox, we love you guys. We thank you guys for your service. And we'll see you, Roger, at the docks. So you better have more fish than us, Tim Vilarski, because we got a bet going. You're cleaning my fish today. God bless.
Slow start to our morning, a couple throwaway fish, and some that just split on it. But after switching some things up, we finally got one on the boat.
Two-step. Here, look out with it. Look how big that is. I mean, good arm extension. Turning hard that way, right?
After Alan caught a white bass, he was finally able to reel a bite-sized walleye that did not want to let go of his hook for once.
You want the net, Glenn? We got a cute. That's a spoon. That's the one that I put on there. With no weight. You had a weight on it. You took the weight off. Let me turn this off. Fight to her.
Veterans up a few more walleye before we decided to head in before the storm hit us. Had a slow day all along with a very rough ride out, but we made the best of what we had. What matters most is all the veterans had smiles on their face when we returned home.
Nope.
We only ended up with 2 fish for the day before it was time to head back into the dock. We did catch quite a few throwaway fish and a handful of undersized walleye. Our other boat had 2 veterans, they ended up with 7 walleye. Also, we had a little bit of a boat mishap and had to get towed in by our other boat. Thankfully, we made it into the channel before we had any problems.
Our lead boat is debatable number 52.
105.
105. 105 getting the help in.
What happened, Glenn?
I don't know. Just died right here.
Trying to fix?
No.
72.
What's up, Nels?
The prize is ready here to come into our channel.
Thank you.
Number 6, welcome home. Look at those beauties.
Oh, this dock is loaded.
Should these guys go through all the hassle, all the work, all the preparation, and have a 10th annual Walleye for Warriors? Raise your hand, give a big shout out. I don't think you guys have a choice.
We had our hearts ripped out a few times this past year. Gosh, I don't know what it was. I got a call one day and a family asked if it'd be okay to memorialize somebody by making donations to Walleyes for Warriors. And a good friend of ours, Pete Lover, who was a boat captain with us since we started, who's no longer with us. So there was a few people that we got memorial contributions from over the course of this last year. Alex, William Lorenz was another one. And I don't know if you guys know of others that have gone to that rest above us, but if you have, if you could just take your hats off for a second, and if we could have a moment of silence followed by taps to commemorate our friends who are no longer with us. Thank you for the memories.
This guy's one day older than me. Am I right? Am I right? 27 June 1925.
We'll see you guys next year, huh?
When were you born? 1925. What day in June?
First day of December. First day of December.
I got you beat. My birthday on the 20th, I was on the 20th, but the Julian calendar, if you were born on the 1st of January, on the 31st of December, you 1 year old.
Okay, guys, we need some more Korean vets. Got a special prize for you guys. These quilts were made by a group of ladies in Mount Pleasant, Michigan, and they wanted me to bring them over here and hand them out. So, come on over here and stick your hand in the bag. Yeah. Testing. There was a gentleman in a wheelchair with a lab dog, companion dog. Is she still here?
Right here.
There he is, right in front of me. Come on over here. Yeah.
Do you want me to leave it in the bag for you? I have a bag right here for you.
Hey, you, that's how you know. How you doing?
Do we have any more Korean vets? One more.
There you are.
There you go.
I have one more beautiful.
Okay. Do we have another veteran here close by, or?
I only have it in half. I can't unfold it.
My back.
Oh, I lied.
My back. That's good. I'm good.
That'll keep me on.
Hold it up here. Do you want me to put the bag for you?
Once again, I'd like to thank every single one of you that are here, the volunteers, the veterans, the boat captains, the Elks Club, Mike Avery, everybody that took part in this Walleyes for Warriors this year. I'm really humbled by it. And one thing I always like to do is say thank you for your service, each one of you, and welcome home. This has been an honor for me for the last 9 years, so thank you very much.
Thank you, Nels. Listen, I want to ask you, when you first came up with this concept, well, it's been more than 9 years ago, what was the impetus? What started this whole thing?
I had been over to Tight Lines for Troops out of Manistee fishing salmon, and we had a good time out fishing, but when we came in, Rolling Thunder group was along the banks, and many other people. They had their flags out, they were yelling, they were thanking us, they were saluting us, they were waving the flags at us. And for me, that was my welcome home. I buried it all these years. I didn't hold on to that, not getting the parade or anything like that. I just buried it. But when that happened over there, I could tell, I had that warm, fuzzy feeling, and I could tell that was my welcome home. And on the way home, a guy by the name of Dave Robson, a good friend of mine, he's the one that put most of these flags together, the big ones. He's passed on now, but we talked about it on the way home, and I says, you know, if they can do a salmon tournament over on the other side of the state, I think we can do a walleye tournament here on this side. So that's where it started. And my very first sponsor was Soaring Eagle Casino with food. So, you know, that's a heck of a good start. And they've been with us ever since for lunch and for the buffet. And we really thank them a lot for that. So, yeah. Do you want to get them up here then? Okay. All right. So that's where it started, and it sure looks like the Elks Club are gonna take this on to the next step and keep it going. We got a heck of a walleye fishery out here, so there's no excuse not to. And these veterans, everybody just seems to want to take part in these veterans events, and that's fantastic. That's good. It's good for all of us, you know. So I guess, Mike, that's where it started. And there's a couple Rolling Thunder people right here in front of me that were here that day. Motorcycle group.
Any World War II vets and folks who have some mobility issues, chairs or whatever, you are invited to go eat first. So head on down here. The folks from Soaring Eagle will take care of you and enjoy your dinner. This is I'm kind of describing this group up here in front of me right now. I'm trying to come up with some descriptive terms. I didn't say ugly, you said ugly. I didn't say ugly. I was going to say distinguished. Ready. A lot of gray hair too. Beards, exactly, there you go. I personally have nothing against gray hair at all. And isn't it nice the rain held off until we got off the water? Thank you, Lord. Except now I have to run my boat back across the bay to my slip at the mouth of the river.
Hey everyone, Glenn here from American Sportsmen for Veterans. Today we are wrapping up the 2019 Walleye for Warriors fishing trip out here in Linwood Beach Marina and Campground. This fishing event, I just wanted to clarify earlier, I messed up. I heard third year. We've been here third year. That's what I think I meant in my video. This is their 9th consecutive year in a row. And how many fish? 16?
1,683.
1,683 walleye were caught today. So how awesome is that? You're talking hundreds and hundreds of veterans that were here today for this event, and every year it gets bigger, better, and just the love and the camaraderie that we all get to sit back and watch from what our veterans put out is overwhelming, humbling, and really words can't even put you really can't even describe it unless you're here to see it firsthand. So with me saying that, next year, they haven't got the date yet, but next year, even if you're not fishing or if you don't have a boat to participate, there is so much here for you to do and help out and show your appreciation that you'll be overwhelmed. I mean, you walk up, boom, you're gonna get put to work and you're gonna make a difference. So with that being said, I just want to thank our good friend here. He's part of our organization, John Bomalicki. He brought up his boat. Me and him was gonna fish today. He was gonna captain his boat for us. We met, what was about 3 months ago, we decided to do this. I didn't have a boat at the time. We ended up getting the appreciation. So John still brought his boat up today because we were gonna take out a couple disabled veterans with a service dog, and we ended up getting 2 other veterans, which they drew randomly. Out of 144 boats, we drew our vice president fished with us, and LZ Hayes. Told you I'd get it right one of these times. So LZ, he's a veteran too, and he's part of our organization. So he's over at, what's your location? Gladwin. So we have Gladwin wrapped up. We got veterans, first responders that want to go hunting, fishing, hiking, camping, sporting events, anything in Gladwin area. LZ Hayes is your man. You get a hold of us, throw us a message, you have it. You want to go anywhere down around Ohio, Lake Erie, anything like that, we got John Bomlicki here. He covers that whole area down there, and he said he's more than happy to help out if he can. Everybody lives a busy life, we get it, and family's always first. We love our veterans, but like I tell our whole staff, family and work come first no matter what. It's not an option. So, and then we have Mr. Mark Montney. Mr. Mark Montney he's part of our organization, but what he's done for our organization in the past 6 months has been over the top. And I appreciate it, brother. I really do. You know I do.
I know you do.
And I love
buddy.
you, man.
I love what we do here.
But
that's why I'm here.
Mark has stepped up in a big way to bring our veterans close, and you really can't beat that organization. He set up a euchre tournament. He's setting up our August 3rd Wild Game Cookout, and with that being, he's got 4 bands coming for us, so he's handling it all. He said, I want to take that responsibility, and that's what he's been doing, and he's been killing it. So it's awesome. So before we go here, again, this is 2019 Walleye for Warriors. Nels, we love you, brother. It was so awesome to see you today. That handshake and that hug, brother, you know I love it, and I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. So, do you have anything you want to say before we go?
Oh, I met some great people. Good fishing. It's a decent day out there. That's about it. It's fun.
Elsie? Good. Thank you. Amen, brother. Thank you for your service. Mark?
I just can't wait to be back here next year and hopefully see you all up here with us enjoying this awesome event with our veterans, because it is truly humbling, like Glenn said, to be able to do what they do up here with these veterans.
So lastly, before we go, I'd like to seriously reach out to all the people here that helped for this event this year. Outstanding job. I mean, all of you, each one of you, pat yourself on the back and just know that you're very loved and appreciated today, because you've seen it just like we did, and you've seen our veterans here. Have a good one, guys.
Later, Noah.
Oh, what's up, Brad? Brad Dupree, Mr. Brad Dupree, Angler Quest Boats. Where was I? Oh, volunteers. You guys knocked it out of the park. Great job. We got to meet a lot of you, not all of you. Soaring Eagle Casino. Woo! What you did today was really outstanding too. You guys really knocked it out of the park. For those of you watching, Soaring Eagle donated everything, all the food. They catered to over 1,000 men and women today, and there were some children here. Now that is impressive. They gave out a bunch of stuff for free for the veterans, and they packed lunches for every single participant here today with a nice little cooler.
Yeah.
Keep your sodas warm. Or cold.
Yeah.
It says it right on it. Keeps them warm or cold. I almost messed that up, but I caught myself. So again, on behalf of American Sportsmen for Veterans, we thank all of you. If it wasn't for you, we don't exist. To our veterans, we love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for your service. And if there's anything at any time ever that we can do for you, please text us, email us, come onto our page. We got 2 different pages. We got a group page, Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, whatever it takes. You need to reach out to us, and we want to take you out for a good time. So for now, God bless. Hopefully you all have a great rest of your Sunday. We're standing in the rain, so we'll see you next time. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
On behalf of the Beyond the Ridge Outdoors team, we would like to thank American Sportsmen for Veterans for the invite aboard the Appreciation and to have the humbling experience to see all the veterans come home smiling. Also, a big thanks to Nels Larson for founding this event in Bay City Elk Lodge number 88 for keeping it going for 9 consecutive years, and Linwood's Beach Marina for being the home of the event. Beyond the Ridge Outdoors would also like to thank all military men and women of past and present for your time serving for our great country. Outdoors team. We would like to thank American Sportsmen for Veterans for the invite aboard the appreciation to have the humbling experience to see all the veterans come home with a smile. Also, a big thanks to Bay City Elks Lodge number 88 for hosting such a great event, and Lynn Woods Beach and Marina for being the home of the event. Beyond the Ridge Outdoors would also like to thank all military men and women of past and present for your time serving for our great country.